Yes, we're slightly early. Just waiting for people to arrive. Hi, Zachary. How are you? You okay? Hi, Sarah. We've got 6 people already. Welcome. You will have to excuse me tonight because I'm absolutely full of a cold. Hello, Eleanor. Hello, Colleen. Welcome. I was just saying I'm absolutely full of a cold this evening, so you're all very lucky that I'm here. Hello, Chile, England. Hello, Pag. Welcome. Yes, I'm being propped up by pain relief this evening. Yes. So I'll have to be careful what my mouth says because I'm not fully in control. Sounds dangerous. Hi, Paul. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. We've got 10 people already, and it's not even 6 o'clock. Well done. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Hi there, Carl. Welcome. 13 people. Lovely. Brilliant. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I was just explaining, if you didn't hear, that I've got this cold that's going around. Hello, Denise. Oh, yeah, I'm full of everything you can possibly imagine, including prescription drugs as well, which actually are the best above all everything, I'm afraid. You know, nothing cuts through like cocodamol, believe you me. Yes, so I'm rather enjoying the high that I'm on at the moment, and hopefully it will sustain me through this chat. Um, because, yeah, I do feel a little bit out of it, to be honest. But hey, that's what happens at this time of year. People get colds, don't they? I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a good week and you're all enjoying the run up to the festive season. Hello, Benny. Welcome. -10. Goodness me. I'm not sure what the temperature is today here, Paul. What's the temperature today? Must be
0.
Oh, it's freezing here at the moment. Although it does feel fairly nice in the house, actually. I've had the heating on all day, so yes, I'm sure I'll feel better for Christmas, but it doesn't really matter if I'm not, because we don't have any, big plans at Christmas. Oh, your surgery went well. That's good, Sarah. I hope you're feeling okay. Oh, well done. You got through it. Well done. You did it. You come out the other side, which is great. Um, yeah. Like I was just saying, I've, taken some strong pain relief, and it does take the symptoms away for a certain length of time, which is good. Well, it reduces the symptoms. And the reason, if anybody's wondering, I have strong painkillers in the house is because I do from time to time have back issues. And that's why I have the strong pain relief to hand. So, I'm lucky that I've got them in the house because they do prop you up, so to speak. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's brilliant news, Sarah. Excellent. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Jasmine. Welcome. We've got 21 people here and we're only 2 minutes past 6. I'm delighted that you're all joining me this evening, this cold, chilly, wintry evening where we're all feeling slightly cold and wintry and all lovely. What have I done? What you done, Richard? What do you mean? Um, what have I done to myself? Or I don't know. You're in a lot of pain. Okay. You had jelly and ice cream when you got out of the ward. Ah. Did they give you some pain relief, Sarah? Did they give you some tablets to take if the pain gets too much? Well, I'm very pleased that so many people have, you know, joined so quickly. It's great. Thank you very much, everybody. You were expecting snow in the Isle of Man today, Paul. Okay. Wow. Well, I've got a cold, Jasmine. I've got this horrendous cold. I don't know whether you can hear it in my voice. It came on sort of yesterday and it's kicked in today. So I've had to resort to the strong painkillers, which I normally have for my back. I thought I'll pop a couple of those in order to get through the show because, you know, in show business, everybody, the show has to go on. The show must go on. I'm a professional, you see. I can't let my audience down, can I? No, no, no. So I thought, pop a couple of cocodamol and just do it, Richard. Get on with it. And so I'm here. Um, you had an injection, Sarah, in recovery. Okay. Oh, your cat was glad to see you back. Excellent. Hi, Clarice. Welcome. Hope you're okay. You love England, chilly England. Good. I'm glad you like England. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of Britain at the moment, to be honest, but you know, I'm certainly not a very big fan of the government at the moment because don't get me started on Brexit, really. Anne Corrigan, hello, welcome. Kingstone 8, welcome. Thank you very much. Rural Island, thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's a cold, it's not the flu. You know, feels quite heavy, but like I say, painkillers do the trick each time. So, you know, all good. Okay. Hi, John. Welcome. Lovely to see you. So we've got 23 people with us at the moment. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Now, I know I say this every week. I know I say this every week, but seriously, I don't know whether my throat will sustain anything longer than an hour. I've said that before, I know, and you know, I push it to 2.5, but I'm really not sure it will, you know, keep on going for 2 hours. So I think it's probably going to be around the hour-long mark today, if you don't mind, my beautiful followers. Our beautiful followers. Sorry, Paul. I was leaving Paul out then. So, Brexit, well, I like to call it breast it because it's all going tits up. That's what I think of it. I actually think we're being duped. I think the whole thing is a complete charade, and I still don't believe it's going to happen. I still don't believe that. I believe something's going to happen and it's going to stop the whole thing from going forwards. That's what I believe. So anyway, um, well, I just think the government is not doing a very good job of anything these days in this country. I don't want to get too political because it's really yawn-a-rama, but you know, it's I think it's a farce. So anyway, how has your week been? Our week's been quite good, really. Paul had a successful trip to Manchester yesterday with Mum, who had to attend a consultant's appointment at Salford Royal. It went really well, the appointment. She's choosing to have her operation probably in February, and they're good to go with that. So hopefully in February she'll have an operation that will enable her to be, um, well, to have less pain. Let's say it that way. So hi, Ronna. Um,
You should say to Clarice that her box from that the book was in was
so
Ronna's.
anyway, you're having problems with the internet, Kalen. Sorry about that. Hi, Ronna. Um, oh, just to say, Ronna, the box that you sent our goodies in is now with Clarice because we sent a book to her using it. I told you we would reuse it. So Clarice has now got that box. That's interesting. Paul wanted me to say that. Super duper interesting. Anyway, um, yeah, you've been busy at work, Evelyn. Okay. So, what I was saying, Paul went to Salford, and you'll never guess what happened to Paul on the train coming back from Manchester. You'll never guess what happened. Somebody recognized him from YouTube and asked him for his autograph. Yeah. Why doesn't it happen to me? Average week, Jasmine. Quick chicken drama. Oh dear. Oh no. Bless. Oh dear. It might do, Ronna. It could well do. Maybe we should have put some kind of tracking device on the box. So we could have, posted updates on YouTube. I know. I wish somebody would recognize me. I tell ya. I don't get out and about often enough to get recognized. That's the thing. They'd be scared of me. Oh, Clarice. First of all, you call me a high maintenance diva from another planet.
Well, that's correct.
Paul says that's correct. I don't think I'm high maintenance. I'm pretty low maintenance these days. This is all just an illusion that you see. It's not really me. It's an avatar. I love you too, Clarice. Um, yeah, no problem, Sarah. I'm sure we'll be able to do that. You have to say chat in the video. We'll leave that up to Paul, Benny. That's Paul's little moment of glory, isn't it? So also the other thing that we wanted to tell everybody, and I don't know whether you saw it on our Facebook page, but we've topped 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and we're absolutely over the moon about it. Um, we can't quite believe it, really. Well, we can, but it's been quite a long journey to this point. It's been a year that we've been posting videos, and it seems at certain points that you're never going to get to the next milestone. I mean, I can remember doing a video when I had 10 subscribers. I think it was the Christmas wrapping video from last December. And yeah, I mean, I had 10 subscribers, and I never really thought we'd reach 1,000, and we have. And it's down to you guys, it's down to all of you, because, without the viewer, there is no YouTube. So we're really, really pleased, and we feel we've worked hard to, achieve it. Um, this week has been a little light on videos because I've not. Normally we would do one on a Thursday, but I didn't really feel like doing it yesterday. And today I've been working on a few bits and pieces towards our Christmas videos that we're hoping to put together for you. A little, Christmas special, possibly. We will definitely be doing a live on Christmas Day. and probably, you know, showing food and things like that. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Jasmine. But it's say no, we haven't got 7.3 thousand subscribers. We've got just over 1,000. There seems to be some kind of glitch occurring in people's YouTube,
YouTube land.
um, because we had a report from, I think it was New Zealand, and it said 14.2 million subscribers. So there's some kind of glitch going on with YouTube that is bestowing us with millions of subscribers, and we really haven't got that many. It's just over 1,000. Yeah, so it's some kind of glitch, Evelyn. Um, Sorry about that. If you thought we were more famous than we really are. Uh, Thank you. Thank you very much. We're very proud of it, and it's been a real achievement. And we feel like we've worked hard to provide some good entertainment for you, you know? So we're really pleased. Thank you, Pag. Thank you. So yeah, we wanted to share that with you. We what else do we want to say? Yeah, we're hoping to go live on Christmas Day, like I said, and we're hoping also to do another couple of Christmassy themed videos for you too. So keep a lookout for those. Um, excuse me, I need some water. Water, water, water. And also in the new year, we are working towards doing a couple of collaborations as well. And we've had a couple of discussions with two other YouTube channels, which I'm not going to name at the moment. So we're looking forward to doing that too. The year has flown by, Sarah. I can't believe that, you know, we're nearly at Christmas and we had all that summer, and I don't know, it's just the older you get, the quicker it seems to move. And I'm not sure why that is. I think also when you're kind of busy and doing stuff, the time does fly by. And we seem to be busy all of the time. Although I must admit the pace today for me has been a bit slower. You know, you're going to the plot and filming on Christmas Day. That's great. Why not? I think that's lovely. Yeah, it does, Evelyn. The time does fly as you get older. And I think when you fill your day, um, you sort of blink and the day's gone. I had a relatively slow day yesterday. I did a few chores, but I wasn't feeling up to being creative. I didn't have the headspace for it yesterday. Um, I was too sort of preoccupied with getting the house straight, um, you know, doing the hoovering and the dusting, and I really wasn't in the mood for that. But it's the kind of job you don't need to think about, you know, cleaning and tidying. It's automatic. You just get on with it and do it. So I did that yesterday, and then today, like I say, I was preparing a piece of video for Christmas, just a small piece, but I took quite a few breaks from it as well. So, you know, it's not been that busy. Um, Tomorrow is Saturday, isn't it?
Pumpkin Day, Cheeky Prince tomorrow.
Tomorrow, what we're going to be doing is putting a video together of us saving the Cheeky Prince pumpkin seed. And I know quite a few of you have asked for seed, and we compiled a list of people who have said, yes, please save us some. So we're going to be preparing that seed and washing it and drying it and doing all that. And I'm going to film Paul doing that tomorrow. So
But we hope there's going to be more seed that we can send out. So if people haven't
what do you
signed
mean?
up already, they can still sign up to the seed.
Yeah, did you hear that? Paul said you can still sign up for seed if you want Cheeky Prince seed. Okay, there we are. So plans for the weekend for us depends on how I feel. Um, I don't think this cold is going to get any worse than this. I don't think, anyway. Um, Sunrise7, good evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's great to have you here. So and Grow have just joined us as well. In case you're wondering why I'm tripping over my words, I've got a rotten cold. So I'm sort of struggling. Sharon, hi, welcome. How are you? Now, Sharon, is that Sharon Hull?
Yeah, and it is.
Sharon, did you send us something? Was it you that sent us that huge, huge parcel today? Sharon, we're going to do a video on this. We received a parcel from Sharon. The note inside that obviously was generated with the order didn't have your name on it. So when we opened it, we didn't know who it was from, but Paul said, I think I know who it is from. I think it's from Sharon. So I hope you don't mind, but we're going to make a video on that because it's so amazing. And I just want to say thank you so much. You really, really shouldn't have, but we love it. And it's so gorgeous. Thank you. And everybody else is going to find out about it in the video. It was a blooming surprise. It was yes, it was a huge surprise, Sharon. Amazing. Sharon, thank you. Gorgeous. Lovely. Guru. Guru Mavinda is in the house and the party can start now. Oh, yeah, all right, Guru. Yeah, there won't be no partying tonight. I've got a dreadful cold. Although I must admit, I do feel quite good on the pain relief. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. Um, Guru is here. Bill and Val. Hey, Bill and Val, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got 33 people in the house. I'm so pleased. Thank you so much, everybody. We were saying earlier, we were celebrating that, we've got 1,000 subscribers plus. We're just over the moon with that. And we're just delighted that we are followed by so many lovely people. We really feel welcomed into the community, especially the growing community as well. It's just so lovely, and thank you very much to everybody. It's a delight, absolute delight. Um, yeah, welcome everybody. It's Friday night. It's live with Richard and Paul over there, sitting out of shot.
Friday chat!
Oh, God. He didn't say he was going to do that. I swear to God, he's pierced my eardrum doing that. Honestly. Really. Oh, thank you, Hannibal. Thank you. Oh, give Hannibal a big cuddle from me. Yeah, you're all pleased with that one, aren't you? Honestly. He thinks he's famous now just because somebody recognized him on the train yesterday and said, you're that guy from Richard and Paul. Remember, that's the name of the channel, Richard and Paul. Honestly, it's going to his head. You do realize.
Yeah.
Going to his head. Okay, Evelyn. Thanks for joining us. Thank you very much. No, Sharon, Paul has not got the chimney swept yet. No. So we're not able to have a fire. So I'm sat here with a rotten cold, freezing cold. You're so cruel. Cruel. Heartless. I'll steal his thunder if I want to, Jasmine. He's not the one that started this channel.
No, but he's one.
Clarice is right. In her video, she said, yes, Richard's the choreographer of that channel. She's right. He's just an extra. I'm the star of the show, I think you'll find. I'm only joking. That is meant to be funny.
No, you're not.
I'm not really. Not joking. I'm joking. Not joking. I'm joking. No, really. Seriously. Greta, welcome. Thank you for joining us. It doesn't matter if you've arrived late. You've arrived. Now, somebody was talking about sending us parcels. You know, pardon me, we absolutely love receiving parcels, but I do apologize. So you can actually email us. What is it? R&P at richardandpaul.com. So if you did want to get our address, then you can do so by emailing R&P at richardandpaul.com. So there we go. Sharon, it was such a surprise. For a moment, I did think that a company had contacted us and wanted us to do some kind of, video on their product. But I'm absolutely doubly delighted that it was you. Hello, Terry. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. We love that you follow us. Thank you. I'm sorry if I missed a couple of comments there. I think I might have done. I do apologize. I'm a little bit slow on the uptake tonight.
Just tonight?
What do you mean just tonight, cheeky? He's getting too big for his boots. I'm going to have to bring him down a peg or two, I think. Live on YouTube. Anyway, there we go. So I was talking a little bit about Christmas, and I was also mentioning, if nobody heard, that we will be live on Christmas Day. Not sure what time. It's kind of a bit like that in Christmas Day in our house, because we always sort of say, oh, we'll eat at 2 o'clock. And I like to eat before the Queen's speech. Yes, because I like watching the Queen on Christmas Day. I like to see what she's got to say. But we always end up eating about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Something like that. Yes, we're going to go live on Christmas Day, and we're going to hopefully do sort of like, this is what we ate, what we're eating for Christmas dinner and things like that. Even though we don't really celebrate Christmas, we do have a meal on Christmas Day. I said to somebody at work the other day who's fairly new, pardon me, about not celebrating Christmas, and she looked at me as though I'd just landed from another planet.
What, like Clarice?
Well, Clarice thinks I'm from another planet. If you've not watched Clarice's videos, go over to her channel as well. Clarice's French Gardening. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't really do all the decorations and stuff like that, but we're hoping to celebrate it with you guys on Christmas Day. So look out for that. And also look out for our Christmas specials, which will be popping up at some point. Not really totally sure what they're going to be at the moment. But there will be a couple of Christmas themed videos, I'm sure. And I may be dragging out of the closet one of my characters. We'll have to see how that goes. When you've got a cold, you're not in the mood for you know, doing yourself up, shall we say. So, I was thinking about doing one yesterday, in fact, but I just really couldn't get the energy to do it. So you're welcome anytime, Clarice. If you're ever coming over to London, you look us up. Be sure to look us up. Yeah, I think so, Sharon. I think it'll be nice to do that. Um, I think Christmas Day can be strange for some people. It's certainly a bit strange for me, and it will be this year. Um, but, why not have fun? I say, you know, why not have fun? Fun and frolics with Richard and Paul, the two Christmas fairies, on Christmas Day. I think it's nice. I
Dear.
like being a fairy. I
On
think it's
top of the
great.
Christmas tree.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes. So there we go. I look fine even though I've got a cold. Well, Bill and Val, I have to let you into a little secret. I have a beautiful light just in front of me here. You can probably see the reflection in my glasses, and it has what's called a diffuser on it. I better not take it off because you'll suddenly see me in
Glare.
stark light. But also, to be absolutely honest with you, I have got a little help this evening. Yes, a little bit of, you know, makeup. Let's just call it that. Um, just to give me a little bit of a glow because I was looking rather pale and, you know, whatever the word is, um, anemic, a little bit anemic. So I thought I've just got to give myself a little bit of help this evening. Well, Guru, that's kind of the idea, my alternative Queenie speech, which I'm actually in the process of writing at the moment. So, um, but I've only written a couple of sentences. Um, yeah, the creative juices aren't flowing that well this week. But, it's difficult when you're writing something because you have to get what we call flow. And I ain't had the flow this week.
You haven't had the flu.
I haven't had the flu either. It's just a cold, but it doesn't help. Yeah, I feel a little fuzzy around the edges. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Guru, Guru. I did enjoy your video, Guru, of you and Magical Mick working away. A rundown for my loyal subjects. Yes, I do feel as though we've got loyal subjects. It's really nice. I really like it. It's been a great year actually. If I do a sort of personal roundup, the year started off really badly, and we were really down, but we pushed through it um, and started motoring ahead with the videos. And I really believe, and you were talking about your yin and yang plot, guru, but I really believe in that balance in life, the yin and the yang, because if things are really, really good, very often you'll find something comes along to really bring you down and balance it out. And similarly, when you've had really bad things happen, you do tend to find that you get something really good that just comes out of the blue, again, to balance it out. You can't have dark without light. We can't have the day without the night. Oh, that was quite poetic, wasn't it? I should remember that. Yeah. But I really believe in this. I think it is the way of things. Um, all excited, Luther back on the 1st of January. What's that? What's that? What's Luther? Who's Luther? Well, I think it's right, Guru. What instruments do I play? I don't really play any instruments. I can, well, I have in the past. I did classical guitar and clarinet at school. Um, I can play a few chords on the piano, and I can strum a few chords on the guitar, but I'm not a musician. I'm an electronic musician, so I tend to just put sounds together to come up with something. Very often nothing. Oh, oh, I don't watch that. Sorry, darling. I don't watch that show. Sorry. You can play the spoons. Well, we'll make a band then, Guru. You can play the spoons, and I'll bash a few things out on the keyboard, and I'm sure it'll be great. Um, I've never watched Luther. Sorry. I can just about do Vera. Um, can you show us your music ROM? Do you mean room? Well, you know what? I used to have a music room at the top of the house, but I've not worked up there for a while. And I tend to do everything on the computer in the dining room now because all I need now is my keyboard attached to the computer, and I do everything on that. It's so much easier nowadays to do digital music all in one place. It's really, really handy and easy to do. And I also do all my editing in the dining room too. Um, so I don't really have a music room now, and also I do it all on the headphones, so it's all very contained. Yeah, there you go. So, so 3000%. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Um, just so you know, I'm kind of struggling with a cold this evening, trying to keep my voice from failing. So I do apologize. I don't always sound this way. Yeah, we love Vera as well. We're watching reruns at the moment. Um, but yeah, she's great. We love her. And I usually end up, hello, Petra, welcome.
Oh, hi, Petra.
Thank you for joining us. Um, yeah, quite a few people have had the cold. I've clearly caught it from somebody at work, which I normally do. Um, anything I catch is from people at work. And I always seem to get one around this time of year. Um, I've also had flu around this time of year too. Twice at Christmas, proper flu, in bed for like a week, not being able to eat.
Yay!
Yeah, Paul's quite pleased when I'm in bed for a week. I thought I was going to die one year, I was hallucinating. No, I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding.
Well, you
I had
were,
this
yeah.
flu one year, and I was in bed and I could hear this noise outside, and it sounded like clanking chains. And I thought, death is coming for me. And I kind of thought, great, yeah, that's fine. Just bring it on because I feel so ill. I don't really care. When you get to that point, you just think, take me now. Um, it's like when you're really drunk and you're throwing up over the toilet.
I have that when I'm
You just think,
dumping
take me now. I
pneumonia.
don't care. So there you go. Yeah, it was horrendous. Really awful. Awful, awful. Yeah, it was. It was like the ghost of Christmas past come to take me on the next journey. Oh, awful, awful, awful. So I don't wish that on anybody. Thank goodness this is just a cold. It's not very pleasant. And I do have my handkerchief here, my Virgin Atlantic handkerchief. There. I've not used it yet. I'm not showing you snot. I've not used it yet. I've taken the pain
Oh,
relief, and
yeah.
the pain relief kind of takes the symptoms away for a few hours, which is great, and makes you high as a kite. So I'm actually really high at the moment. Yeah.
Look what Rural Island's asking.
What are you asking me, Rural Island? Can I do a Vera, love? Well, I don't know, love. Have you murdered somebody, love? Because if you have, we'll find out.
She's gone back to Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, is that Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire. No, that's Mrs. Doubtfire. She's got a Scottish accent, hasn't she? I can't do a Geordie. I'm so sorry. Homebird Farm. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody. 39 people with us at the moment. Thank you so much, everybody. I think that's probably the most I've had. We'll probably switch off now. Am I vaping? Yes, I am still vaping. It's the only thing I can do at the moment. Can't do anything else, can I? No, vaping I find is okay. Um, even with the cold. Yes, I still have to get my nicotine fix. I'm still a slave to the nicotine. You see, they've gone down now to 37, just as I've said
It's on
that.
39 for me.
Fickle. Bye, Jasmine. Have a fab weekend yourself. Who's talking about films? 39 Steps. 39 Steps, yeah. Maybe we'll get on to talking about something like films this evening. Who is interested in seeing the new Mary Poppins? Anybody? Because I've been watching a few of the bits and pieces on YouTube about it, and I'm kind of on the fence at the moment. But I do believe that the animation that they've gone back to the traditional animation with drawings. They're not using computers, or they're probably using computers at some point, but it's hand-drawn animation. So I'm quite interested to see what that's going to look like. Joyce, oh, you're very kind. I've had some help to look this nice this evening. I've had to give myself a little bit of extra help with the help of a lovely bit of lighting in front of me and a little bit of colour on the cheeks, shall we say, because I was looking rather pallid with this cold that I'm experiencing at the moment, which is giving me rather a husky voice. I'm thinking of doing a Tina Turner number at some point. Um, but it's not a remake, is it? That's the
No,
thing, Guru. It's not a remake, it's another story.
so agree on Charlie
Um,
and the Chocolate Factory remake's terrible.
oh, I loved Charlie and the
No,
Chocolate Factory.
not as good
No,
as the original.
no, I'm sorry, I don't like the original. I think it's just weird. I loved Johnny Depp, and it was truer to the book, actually, and I'm a big fan of the book. So I liked that version. I really did. So I have to disagree there. You've yet to see the Queen film. I'm afraid I'm not interested in that film. Um, it's not something that appeals to me. I've never really been a big Queen fan. I don't own any Queen albums. Um, I was never really into their music. Yeah. No, it's not a remake. It's a sequel. Um, I think Emily Blunt is doing a fairly good job from what I've seen because she's not imitating Julie Andrews. She's trying to. Apparently, she researched by reading the Mary Poppins books, which are quite dark and different to
Disney.
Disney version. I mean, Disney sanitizes everything, doesn't it? Really, But there we go. So, Sarah, you've been watching old episodes of Grange Hill on DVD.
Oh,
I loved Grange Hill. Um, Grange Hill was on when I was at school, and we used to kind of, see some of the things that they used to do, some of the naughty kids, and then we want to be the naughty kids. It actually inspired me to be naughty and misbehave at school, which it was criticized for at the time. So there we go. Um, no, I'm not saying they weren't brilliant, but they weren't really my kind of music. I really wasn't into rock music, really. I was more into alternative music at the time. So Queen were a bit mainstream for me. I'm not criticizing it. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I love Chitty Bang
oh,
Bang.
it says Chatty Chatty.
No, no, that's before that.
No, I know.
No, Paul, not Chatty Chatty Bang Bang.
It changed it.
Well,
Spell
no,
checked
you
it.
weren't paying attention, Paul. I think you'll find. Anyway, Chitty Bang Bang, love it. Love it. I love the child catcher. The child catcher's my favorite character. Yeah. Don't know why. I just like the characterization. He was so scary that that's the most believable character in the whole of the film. You know, my favorite scene is the one where they're in the music, where she's on the music
Music
box.
box.
You know,
Spinning
don't
around.
sing it, Paul. Copyright.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want any copyright strikes due to you.
They do.
I love that. I think it's brilliant.
Love it.
And in fact, I just love that film. I think it
I'd like to see it again.
actually personifies. I mean, I was obsessed with Mary Poppins when I was a small child. But for me, Chitty Bang Bang personifies childhood. It really does. Um, yeah, it is. I love it. Absolutely beautifully done. Um, it was total imagination. And I remember watching it as a child and being entranced by the fact that this car was flying. And I do remember saying to my parents, the car's flying. How does it happen? You know, and they were saying it's a film, it's a special effect, you know. And of course, I just believed. I remember believing everything that I saw on television. I remember that feeling. Um, you know, that's a lovely feeling to have. Yeah, he did always scare me, Heather, as well. Um, but I always liked the character because it was believable. It was real.
Yeah, Benny Hill.
Benny Hill was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the
It's the
toy
toy
maker.
maker.
Yeah, Benny Hill was the toy maker. Love Benny Hill. Yeah, well, it was supposed to scare you, Sarah. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Um, pardon me. Yeah. Was somebody talking about the beginning of Doctor Who? That always scared me. I always hid behind the sofa. Goonies. I love the Goonies. That again, brilliant movie. Totally believable. Was it Spielberg, the Goonies? It
Yeah.
was, wasn't it? Spielberg always had the knack of directing kids really well. Um, and I very often find that the American kids are,
Tighter as actors.
they're more, I don't know, more believable as children. I find some of the English children a bit stiff, although they're getting better in movies. I think the directing of children, of English actors, child actors, is getting better nowadays. Beetlejuice, love Beetlejuice, love Beetlejuice. Bambi, I think we talked about Bambi last week, didn't we? Um, no, Bambi traumatized me, I'm afraid. Totally traumatized me. Had to be calmed down as a child after watching Bambi. I've got really bad memories of watching Bambi. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but I have. It's the same as Watership Down as well. There we go. But you know, um, I think there was a time where children's entertainment um, wasn't really analysed that well. I remember being taken to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Dwarves. Was it
Dwarves.
dwarfs?
Dwarves.
Yeah, but what was it? Yeah, it was dwarves. Um, and being absolutely terrified and screaming the place down. I can remember that. And I think I must have been 5 or 6. And I think they had to take me out. I think they had to take me home because I found it so scary. Um, but I loved the music. So, you know, anyway, there we go. Bed knobs and broomsticks. Up. Oh, guru. Within the first few minutes, you're in floods of tears. Totally understand. Totally understand. I loved Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Angela Lansbury, wonderful. Inheritance, not heard of it. Your cousin Jack is in it. Okay, we'll keep a note of that. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, We loved it. UK, here we grow. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Um, Lion King.
Mm.
I was like that when I saw The Lion King. Whatever. It didn't appeal to me. To be honest with you, animal things I don't really like. I'm not really into animal characters. Doesn't really do it for me. Um, I just about tolerate animation, really. I know I sound a bit strange, but it's just me. It's my preference. Um, I prefer something dark and a bit fantastic. Pan's Labyrinth. Has anybody seen Pan's Labyrinth? It's not a children's film at all,
It's great.
but it is amazing and it's very dark.
Oh,
Um,
Tom's Secret Garden. Yeah.
Tom's Secret Garden. Yeah, babe, I'm not into that either. No. Yeah, Tom's Midnight Garden.
Tom's
Tom's
Midnight.
Midnight Garden, wasn't it? Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I like the darker films. Pan's Labyrinth, I love. Um, Labyrinth, oh gosh, yeah, love Labyrinth. One of my favorite films. Um,
What was David Bowie one?
Labyrinth, David Bowie,
What's the other one with the one from Star Trek?
with
Not
the
Star
one
Trek.
from Star. I don't know. Paul's trying to think of a film. Sorry about that little gap there in proceedings. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth is, yeah, incredible film. I like those kind of things with a darker edge. Did anybody catch the series Stranger Things? That was brilliant, quite dark, but I really enjoyed that. Oh, yes.
That's it.
A friend of ours, Denise, has just been to see that show, that long play. Yeah, Never Ending Story. Oh,
Yeah,
Legend.
Legend.
Legend
That's what I was thinking.
Guru with Tim Curry. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Never Ending Story was that wasn't David Bowie.
No, David Bowie was Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you thinking of another film?
yeah. The R2D2. No, C3PO.
Oh, I don't know, Paul. I
We
don't know
saw
what you're
him the other
talking about.
day.
C3PO?
No,
He's in Star
R2D2.
Wars.
R2D2.
R2D2's in Star
The guy in
Wars.
R2D2.
No, that was Kenny Baker.
That's it, Kenny Baker. What one was he in?
No, you were thinking of that one. Sorry, people. So I do apologize. We're having our own private conversation there because Paul can't think of the name of the film. We've got 41 people here at the moment. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're very happy that you're here with us. Um, yeah, Stranger Things, love it. Um, there's a new series, isn't there, coming out of Stranger Things?
Yeah, three.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Love. If it's got
Time
a
Bandits.
Time Bandits, yay!
Time Bandits. Patricia says Time Bandits.
Yeah, Time Bandits was great. Um, what else? I'm thinking of things with a darker edge, um, that are a little bit gory, but necessarily gory. I like that. Um, yeah, I was. Thank you so much, 3000%. I think there were a few films when I was a child in the late 60s and early 70s, that weren't sort of censored in maybe the way they should have been. Um, that really got to me as a child and gave me nightmares. And I think the censorship is a bit more careful now. And I know some people think that kids should maybe be exposed to certain things in life, but you know what? I don't think they should. I think you have to be really careful because kids take things so, um, literally and on face value. Kids aren't able to look beyond the fact that something is animated, that something isn't real. I believed what I saw on TV and film. I couldn't make the distinction between reality and filmmaking when I was a child. I really couldn't. I had such an amazing imagination when I was a child that I could really conjure up images very easily and believe that they were real. Um, so, I think filmmakers and the censors have to be very, very careful and have a responsibility. Um, you know, and I'm not just being flippant about that. I think it's true. And I think we really do have a responsibility to kids these days. Um,
Big fish. Yeah.
yeah, I do. I do feel quite altered by it because I still have flashbacks to certain things. And there's still certain children's films like Watership Down. I can't watch that. It really, really brings up some really rocky, childish emotions. Maybe I should work through those things. I agree. I mean, I'm keeping away from them because they bring things up and because they've maybe got connections to my mom and, things that I don't really choose to feel because they feel a little bit too traumatic. Um, it's like Bright Eyes. I can't listen to Bright Eyes without bursting into tears. Um, I don't know. It's weird. And I don't necessarily want to work through those things. I don't feel they have a bearing on my life now, but you know, yeah, it's like sadness, those awful feelings of sadness that I can feel. I'm not afraid of feeling them. I just choose not to, you know. It's interesting, isn't it? I find all of that interesting. I get a little bit too deep sometimes. I do apologize. Hello, Sue. You're snowed in. Plenty of food and wood to keep you warm. Oh dear, no electricity. Uh-oh. Face Off. Loved it. Loved it.
Have I ever seen
Yes, we watched Face Off together and we were absolutely blown away by it. It was a great film.
I don't
Loved
remember
it.
it at all.
Yeah, we watched it together and we were both like, wow, that's brilliant. Loved Face Off. Well, as I got a little bit older, um, I did watch a few video nasties because I grew up in the 80s as a teenager. And I did see some of the video nasties, but we kind of used to laugh at them by that stage. So I think those ones didn't have an effect on me. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because the case of Jamie Bulger and his abduction, that was the first case that could be linked directly to the abductors um, having watched a video nasty. It was the first case of its kind. It did set a precedent. So it's really interesting looking into that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm just going to have some water because my voice is giving up. I do apologize. I kind of like the way it sounds. I should start singing a Rod Stewart number now, shouldn't I? Yeah, absolutely. It was historically gory. Um,
Scanners. Yeah.
yeah, I remember Scanners absolutely with the exploding heads. Yeah, I do Guru, very much so. Um, I was actually a little bit disappointed with Scanners. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the effects were quite good. Um, yeah, I remember it well. Um, I'm just trying to think of other films from that time. Zombie Flesh Eaters, that was a good one. Had some gory effects in it. I didn't mind gore when I was a teenager, but now I don't like unnecessary gore. But if it's part of the story and it's supposed to be there,
Or sex.
then and sex as well. I,
Oh, get
I
on with
get
it.
really bored with getting to a sex scene in a film and thinking, oh God, you're really stretching it out now. I'd rather they cut to a nice fireplace or some crashing waves. Hellraiser, love the Hellraiser films, absolutely love them. Um, Soylent Green, I remember Soylent Green,
You
absolutely.
saw that, didn't you? The Exorcist.
Now, Hannibal, turned my stomach, I have to say. Um, Hannibal really turned my stomach. I had to switch it off. Think it went a little bit too far. I read the book and was fine with the book, but I felt the film just went that step too far for me. Um, but Woman in Black, well, have you seen the stage show? Because the stage show, and I think it's still at the Fortune Theatre
Yeah.
in the West End, we've seen it a few times. The stage show of The Woman in Black is absolutely superb. I could really recommend it. If you want to go and see a West End show and don't want to pay through the nose for a ticket, go and see The Woman in Black at the Fortune. Really, really great. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I'm sure, Sue. I don't think I'd like to indulge in those kind of horror films if I lived alone in the mountains either. Yeah. Sandra's saying goodbye. Okay, Sandra. I missed that as well. Sorry. I think I was rabbiting on there. Interview with the Vampire was good. Interview with the Vampire, isn't it? I want to get the title right there. But the scene where they're sort of sucking the blood out of that girl, I actually had to walk out at that point because it made me feel faint. I'm a bit of a weirdo sometimes. Things can take me, and I kind of have to step away from them. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for joining us. I just have to bend down and get some tea. Oh, Paul, my tea's gone cold. Yes, please do chastise yourself and make a video of it. That'll get censored, I'm sure. The Ring. Yes, absolutely. Are you talking about the original version? Because we've seen the original version, haven't we, Paul? That was creepy, really creepy. And The Grudge as well. I quite like those films. They were quite fun. Okay. Sorry, guys, just trying to catch up with the comments. Highlander was your favorite movie of the 80s. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah, I've seen it. Turmeric latte. Well, I've got some tea here, some lovely tea, and yeah, it's got honey in it. You can email us, Carl, R&P at richardandpaul.com. Yeah, you watch the life out of it. I'm trying to think what films I've watched the life out of. Um, I'm a big Star Wars fan of the original trilogy, of course, although I haven't seen any of the new ones, just not had chance. Um, Hello, Daisy Debs, welcome. I'm sort of croaking through the. I've seen With Nail and I, Homebird Farm, yeah. Practical Magic, I think I've seen it, don't quite remember it. Um, the Allotment for Victory, welcome. I wish that more happy rainbow kids would be online. We're not married. No, we're not married. We couldn't see the point in getting married, although we might consider it to do, to do it for tax purposes, possibly.
Or video.
Or to do a video, yeah. What have I watched the life out of? The Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's one of my favorite movies. Love, love, love. Monty, oh, yeah. Monty Python movies, you've watched the nuts out of them. Yeah, I was never a big Python fan. it never really made me laugh, like belly laugh. Um, I'm trying to think what movies made me laugh, really laugh. I can't really think of them at the moment. My brain's sort of giving up now. Braveheart.
Was that the song where it was at number one for
I
years?
no, that wasn't. That was Robin Hood, wasn't it?
No, the
Yeah.
Scottish Braveheart's a Scottish.
Oh, I no, I've never seen Braveheart. Sorry, Mrs. Doubtfire. You played Eddie in the college production of Rocky Horror. I love Meatloaf as Eddie. I can see you doing that, Guru. Can you imagine which part I would play? Yes, I think you can. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Was that
Yeah,
a comedy one?
yeah, I quite like that one. Um, what's the one with the gopher? Which one's that one? That made me laugh. I think so, 3000%. I've got the lips for it, I think. Yeah. Love Rocky Horror. My favorite film. Caddyshack. That's it. That made me laugh. Yeah. Yeah. So how long have we been going for, and can I last much longer? I have to say the cocodamol are really kicking in now. Yeah. I might have to vape shortly. Groundhog Day.
Not seen it.
I've not seen Groundhog Day. Oh, Galaxy Quest. Yes, Heather. Galaxy Quest is one of our favorite ones. Love it.
Oh, love Galaxy
We love
Quest.
that film. Brilliant. Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon in The Great Race. I've not seen it. Old Gardner Guy. The Truman Show. Love The Truman Show. Paul's never seen The Truman Show. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant movie. Porky's. No, I didn't. I don't think I saw Porky's. I think that passed me by. Ghostbusters. Yeah, I love Ghostbusters, the original one. Oh, I love a good Bollywood. Absolutely love it. I love the way they just break into singing and dancing and do these wild dances. Love it. I know he's got to watch The Truman Show. I told him that, and he went, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "Yes, you've got to watch it. It's brilliant. The concept is superb."
Is that the one where the it's
Don't
reversed?
say anything in case people haven't watched it, Paul.
Oh.
Don't give it away. Honestly. Oh, okay, Homebird Farm. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I've been so croaky and slightly phased out. What, you mean Rocky Horror? Yeah, I probably have quoted a few. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? I know. Tell me about it. I mean, there's been a few theories around um, whether we're actually living in a computer simulation, like The Matrix. Yeah. Now, when I watched The Matrix talking about that, it was, I fell asleep partway through it. I think I was really tired. And I sort of woke up again and I had absolutely no clue what was going on. I had to abandon it and start again because I just didn't get it. I was so confused. Um, but yeah, there is a theory that, that we're nothing more than a computer simulation. I'm not sure it's true. I'm not sure I take things that far. I think I know that I'm alive.
Or do you?
Or do I? I might be part of it. Oh, could be a whole conspiracy. David Icke might be right. You know what? There's part of me that likes David Icke, I'm afraid. I know people think he's a nut job, but you know what? He's a free thinker. He really is. And, what is this world without free thinkers and without people who push the boundaries and pose the questions and, really, really are out there? I think we need people to be like that because otherwise we're just sheeple, aren't we? Who wants to be a sheeple? Who wants to be like everybody else? No, we need to think outside the box. We need to challenge the establishment. You know, we really do. No, I haven't seen The Lobster, Heather. Hi, Graham. Welcome. Hello, Erica. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. You're off to your book club. Ooh.
Well, what's she reading at the moment?
Why try to fit in when we're born to stand out? Yeah, I know, Petra, but so many people. I mean, it's like, I don't mean to disrespect anybody's hair, but all the guys at the moment look the same. They all look like Kim Jong Un, whatever his name is. They all wear the same hairdos. I just don't understand people that follow everything, follow fashion, follow everything. I don't know. I just find people all want to look like Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
Why? You know? I just don't understand that. I'm a teenager of the 80s where you kind of made your own clothes and you tried to be as individual as possible. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it, the world at the moment? People following each other, people following fashion to the letter, and
who's Tsar Nicholas?
I
Oh,
don't know.
Tsar Nicholas. Yeah.
Sorry, I've missed a few comments there. The hair did just get bigger in the 80s, bigger and bigger and bigger. I know, because I had big hair too. Have a hair job like Donald Trump. Well, poor Donald. Poor thing. I don't feel sorry for him. Um, anyway, there we go. That's my little rant about, people following. I just have to have a sip of tea, people, because I'm getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Well, that's the title of a Madonna song, isn't it? Deeper and deeper. By Erica. Hair tattoos. I've heard about those hair tattoos as well. Yes. Where people have a tattooed hairline.
Oh,
Strange.
right.
Yeah, I've seen that. Is that what you meant? It looked like it's what you meant.
You're talking to your cup.
Oh yeah, totally. Can't stand DT. Really can't. I feel sorry for you guys in the States with that, yeah, person in power. Mind you, it's no better here. We've got that
No.
woman in power, that strange, lying, homophobic, stupid woman in power, anti-gay, you know? I mean, who wants to go there in the modern world, really? You
You
know?
used to back home your hair.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still do back home to give myself a little bit of a lift. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's why it looks like a bird's nest at the moment. Well, don't get me started on Brexit, really. Oh, I'm sure I mean the state of play at the moment in the world. I just don't understand why this all happens. It's just like a game, isn't it? And anyway, I'm not going to talk politics because we could just go on for hours. And frankly, I get to the point where it just bores me to tears, really. I'm sorry to say that. Um, but yeah, she is awful. She is awful. Can't stand that woman. Anyway, let's move on. So it's 1 hour 14. We've still got 39 people here. I'm so grateful. It's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. They all lie. They're professional liars, politicians. It's what they do for a living, isn't it? People get swept along with it. You know, they really do. Oh, okay. Hello there, Leon, World Conqueror. Thank you for joining us, World Conqueror. Um, yeah, anyway, we do. We do. You're absolutely right. We have to think in a higher way. We have to rise above what's going on because we actually are the ones with the power, not them. And that's why we need revolution in the world. Unfortunately, revolution ain't so great. There's a period of challenge with revolution, but we need it. We need population control as well. Mhm. Anyway, Valerie, welcome. You're a new subby. Thank you very much. I'm a bit croaky this evening, so I do apologize. Suffering with a heavy cold, but I'm high on painkillers at the moment, so that's okay. So welcome so much, Valerie, for joining us. No, they're not new. They're turtle doves hand warmers. They're cashmere, and I bought them a few months ago, a couple of months ago. I did a little video. There's a video on my channel, on our channel. Sorry, Paul. Um, Doing a review of them, and they do work, although they're rubbish outside in cold weather. You need proper gloves.
Could you do them inside the glove?
But yes, you can wear them inside another pair of gloves, but they're ideal for if you're on the computer or I'm at work, and I just want to keep my hands warm. So I do get cold fingers. So yeah, they are nice and they're really soft cashmere. They probably need a wash, but don't tell anybody. Um, there we go. Bill and Val are leaving. Bye, Bill and Val. Thank you for joining us. No, well, they're probably dirty. They're probably slightly darker now. Pardon me. They need to be washed. I'm going to wash them in cold water and just give them a rinse through. Um, well, they are. They are from, jumpers. They recycle them, the jumpers to make the hand warmers. Yeah. So, well, you need 10 willy warmers. Just buy some of these. These are men's guru from Turtle Doves. Buy some of these. You'd like them, I'm sure. Yeah, there you go. So, pardon me. Hello, Kelly. Welcome.
Christine.
Kelly's sunny Somerset allotment garden. Welcome. Hi, Christine. Welcome, my dears. Thank you very much for joining us. Nice to have you in the house. Um, just so you're aware, if I sound a bit strange, I've got this cold and I'm kind of talking through a really croaky throat. So if I end up sounding a little bit like, you know, Tina Turner or what's his name? What's his name? What's his name, Paul?
Whose name?
The one with the croaky voice,
You
the
mentioned
singer.
earlier,
Yeah.
We Are Sailing.
Yeah, what's his
Rod
name?
Stewart.
Rod Stewart. If I sound a little bit like Tina Turner or Rod Stewart this evening, please forgive me. Or Barry White. Yeah. I'm going to get as low as Barry White soon, I'm quite sure, because it's kind of getting lower, lower and lower and lower until I'm talking like that. Oh,
Oh, I don't like that.
don't you like that, Paul?
No.
Yeah, really, really low. Mariella Fostrop. Yes. Welcome.
What's happened to her?
I don't know what's happened to Mariella. I think she's doing presenting still. Um, Do you ever eat spearmint chews? No, Heather. I've never eaten a spearmint chew. Um, I know, so low. So low. There you go. It does drop when I get a cold. Lurch. You're wrong.
Kathy from Oregon.
Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Well, Kathy, you're joining us at 20 past 7 in the evening in the UK. So good morning to you, and it's good evening here. Darth Vader, yes. Maybe I should do some voiceovers. People have been saying I should. Eartha Kitt, yes, I like the sound of that. Um, Paul, you've got to say Sunday chat for Graham.
Sunday chat.
Oh, you've got the benefit of it going through a microphone. I've got it straight in the air. It cracks through the air. Yeah, the meds have definitely kicked in. I think they have. Absolutely.
You can do
Fenella Fielding. Do a Fenella. Do you mind if I smoke?
I love that line.
Do you mind if I vape? I'm vaping now, you see. I'm glad, Graham. There you go. I think it's the saying of the year, isn't it? I think for our channel. Good morning,
Vader.
Hilltop Farm Homestead. Good morning from South Australia. I love that. Absolutely amazing. Darth Vapor. Yes. Luke. Luke. You see, I can go really low with this cold. Sorry if people think Anna, hi. I am. I am under the weather. I've got this dreadful cold, and I'm propped up with some hard drugs. Yes, prescription drugs, I may add, not illegal. And my voice is kind of keeps dropping to a very low register. So we're doing various impressions of people with low voices. Yes, maybe I should do a whole video on that tomorrow. Welcome. We've got 44 people here. I think that's probably the most I've ever had. Watch it drop now. Ding, ding, ding. Seems to happen whenever I mention numbers. Yes. I should be resting it, but you know, hey ho, the show has to go on. That's what we say in show business, isn't it? The show must go on. So you know, I have to do that. Pag is popping off. Bye, Pag and Angie. Have a good weekend. Thanks so much for moderating. Thank you very much. So yeah, well, you know, you have to push through, um, you know, and yeah, I've got you guys to think of, and I didn't want to let you down. So, you know, there you go. The show is that the show must go on. Louis Armstrong, well, yes, I wish I could sing like Louis Armstrong. I've never tried actually, so maybe I could. You're Jay. Hi, Jay. Welcome. Welcome to this live chat on Friday evening. Um, yeah, I've done all of the lemon and honey. I do all of that. I'm really good at you know, medicating, but I'm afraid sometimes the only thing that will do is prescription drugs, I'm afraid. Especially if you want to remain animated, because without them, I would just be on the couch like this. Really, I would. Um, you know, it gives you a bit of a lift. Cocodamol, for those of you who don't know, is codeine. I was going to say cocaine then. Codeine with paracetamol. I know nothing about cocaine use, so please don't get the wrong idea. I don't. Um, Codeine is fairly strong, and these are the strong ones that I have. They are for back pain, that I do experience from time to time, and they are prescribed and they are legal in this country. There are a number of European countries that they're not legal in. Um, but yes, and I popped a couple to get me through the show. So there you go. Just for people who were thinking maybe I'm some kind of wild drug addict, I'm not. So there we go. Let's just set that record straight. Sage tea, yes, I believe so. Um, okay, Patricia, thanks for joining us. Thank you, my dear. The flu is going around. Yeah, I've not had the flu. This is a cold, so I'm lucky. I've had my flu jab, so hopefully I won't get the flu this year. Um, Tramadol are really strong. Yeah, I have actually taken tramadol in the past. Um, yeah, they are very, very strong. Um, yeah. But I find the cocodamol for back pain, it isn't perfect because it's not really an anti-inflammatory. But I can't take anti-inflammatories, so you know, that's the way it goes. Um, Trips on aircraft or public transport, you could do with a laugh. Yeah. Not at the moment. No, I don't think we've got any trips lined up.
We're going to Cranley to see the plastic shop, plastic free shop.
Oh, yes. Where?
Cranley in
Where's
outside
Cranley?
Guildford.
So we will be going to a place quite soon. Our friend Vanessa Ford, who is a theatre producer, is opening a new shop, and it's going to be an eco-friendly shop, a no plastic shop. Did you say, Paul? Paul?
Yes.
What? A no plastic shop. So we will be traveling there and we will be doing a video on that. Um, she's going to be fitting out the shop and hopefully we're going to be sharing some of the process of that shop with you. So we're looking forward to that. So there you go. Okay. So yeah, okay, whatever.
Gone.
Yeah, good. Um, Sorry, a trollop joined us then. Um, so yeah, we're looking forward to that trip, but I'm quite sure we'll be doing some fun videos for you for your pleasure quite soon. Just got to get through this cold, get out the other side of it, and then be able to put together a few things for Christmas for you. Hopefully, some of those things will make you laugh as well. We do public transport, not very often because where I work is within walking distance, so I don't need to travel on public transport very often. But when we do, I'm always disappointed. I prefer buses to trains. Um, I don't mind a nice bus journey. I don't mind a long train journey, but they are so, what's the word? What was I going to say? I've just forgotten. So expensive. That's what I was going to say. They're so expensive nowadays to travel on trains. And you do find that you can't really afford to do these long train journeys anymore. We were looking at going to Whitby and it's ridiculously expensive. So there you go. So we looks like we're being visited by a few trollops. Oh, so generous of them to join us. But you're going to get blocked because we've got moderators. Okay. Bye for now, trollops. There we go. My skin is glowing. Well, you're very kind. It's probably because I've got this lovely studio light above me here, but I do eat plenty of vegetables. Eat your vegetables, kids. Anyway, there we go. You're very kind, very kind. It is good lighting, Sharon, absolutely. Everybody should walk around with good lighting all of the time. Absolutely. Um, that's how they do it. It's all an illusion, you see, folks. Welcome to show business world. It's all an illusion and it's all there for you to enjoy because you really wouldn't want to sit looking at me in awful lighting with big bags under my eyes, would you? I think you'd prefer me looking this way than anything else. Yeah, they've gone now. Absolutely. They are medicine. Vegetables are medicine. You're absolutely right. And we love vegetables. And it does, no matter what people say, it does give you a glow. Yeah, okay, I'm joking about having the lighting and all that, I do want you to see me in a good light, so to speak, um, because I think that's all part of this, certainly for me. And I don't want to play back my videos and look at myself thinking, oh goodness me, you look like a tramp. I really don't want to do that. So, I do it for me as well. It's the same. Why do people put makeup on? It's very often to give yourself a lift, to make yourself feel better, you know? Um, there you go.
Oh, just went up a bit.
Is it
Alexa.
just me, or has anyone noticed how loud and low the planes have been lately? Um, we've not had too much trouble ourselves with planes recently. We've been more concerned with the amount of building noise that's going on around us at the moment. Guru, what did you say? You said something and I missed it. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Hilltop Farm. Why did you delete their message, Paul? Paul's
I
deleted a
can't
message.
undelete it. That's fine.
Paul
Just
deleted
shut
a
up.
message by mistake then. We're so sorry. And there have been a few trolls. So we do apologize for that. Your latest video, Kelly, was filmed with bad lighting and bags under your eyes. Well, I try to provide good lighting when we do our videos, and the best lighting is natural lighting. You have to think about your angles. And I do like us to look half decent, um, when we appear on video, because I think that's what I like to look at for myself. And I know I've said it before, but when we do videos, I try to do things that please me, um, and that make me, you know, enjoy it as well. Um, and that's my benchmark. If I enjoy it, then I'm sure somebody else will enjoy it, and that's the principle I work on. So, oh, Sharon, it's fine. Don't worry. You can joke all you like with me, dear. I love it. Um, you know. So, sorry, I'm missing some of the comments here. Valerie, you live on an island and you can't afford to get off. Well, you know what, Valerie? I could almost live on an island here the amount of time I go anywhere. I tell you, I have a 6-minute walk there and back to work. I occasionally go to the shops and down to the plot with Paul. I may as well live on an island, to be honest. You're grateful for filters these days. Yeah, I'm grateful for um, having some studio lights. That's what I'm grateful for. Yeah, Paul comes from Guernsey, Valerie. So he's used to life on an island. Well, when I say natural lighting, I don't kind of mean direct sun. Um, when I studied photography, you kind of learn about reflected lighting, lighting on a dull day as opposed to a sunny day. Very often, lighting when you've got a lot of cloud cover is much softer and more flattering. So I try to, when we do our videos in this room, I try to get as much natural light coming in as I can. But of course, at the moment, we don't have any choice. So I've actually got diffused lighting, which gives me a softer look. If I was to take the diffuser off this bulb, It would give me hard lighting, which would give me more shadows. So the reason I look like I look is because of the diffuser on the light. No, Anna, they haven't finished the blooming building work. I said last week, there's a place around the corner that has built a huge extension and it's almost finished. This one should be finished next door. And they've admitted that their builders have done a rubbish job. I hope they don't watch this. I'm not
Long
criticizing them
job.
as people, but you know, it's ridiculous. Everything they've had done next door hasn't really worked out very well for them, and I do feel sorry for them. I'm not being unnecessarily mean. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. But there you go. Well, I do use the rule of thirds and also, old gardener guy. I also use the Fibonacci spiral as well as cues in composition on photography. And I do like to use the golden hour if I can, but during winter, I mean, it's difficult in the summer because it's early, but in the winter, I don't want to get out of bed. That's the thing. Yes, they do, Sharon. They do sound louder, especially with the humidity in the air. You're absolutely right. You live in the country, Heather, but you can hear the noise from the interstate. We live on the edge of London, and we are surrounded by a number of major roads. And on a humid day, we can hear the M4 motorway. Graham, yeah, absolutely. I tell you, Paul's feet, they're quite soft at the moment because we've got one of those graters for your feet. Has anybody seen them? They're called a microplane and they're excellent for getting dry skin off the bottom of your feet. And Paul's been quite good recently. He's made sure he does his feet regularly, but still rubs them together noisily when we're making videos. And as you've seen, I chastise him for it. Oh, where did you go to, Guru? He needs some of them giant slippers. Them giant slippers are a hazard, Sharon. I had some of those years ago and fell over several times. It is basically, Graham, a cheese grater, but it's specifically for the feet. Um, it's not a ped egg, no. These are flat. They're called a microplane. You can actually buy them for food use, but you can also buy them for foot use as well. Available from all good stores, including Amazon. And well, I had a friend, and she used to say to me, "Oh, well, I get my husband to put the sander on my feet." And he used to sand her feet with one of those little mouse sanders. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Oh, don't. Yeah, I wouldn't use the same one though. They are for exclusive foot use.
Christine wants a beer.
Christine, you want a Vera? I did Vera earlier on, love. I think you missed her. Love, pet. Um, what did I say? I was saying a phrase the other day and I was practicing it. And I can't remember what it is. This cold has got the better of me now. And all those plans have kind of gone out the window. Um, I was doing a phrase and it wasn't, have you murdered somebody, love? It wasn't that one. It was something else. I can't remember. Sorry, love. There you go. Oh, don't, Carl. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Oh, don't. That's disgusting. Ew, yuck. I'm never eating Parmesan cheese again. Ever. Ugh. I know what you mean though. Anyway, how long have we been going for? 1 hour 39. And our Vida same pet. Yeah, I know. Graham, this is the thing. I'm trying to practice my Geordie accent, but I'm not having much luck, love. No, I'm not having much luck, love. I can't do the glockal stop with this cold, you see. Oh no, yuck. Those things shouldn't ever go near a kitchen, ever, ever, ever. Lovely scarf. It's a cream, sort of cream coloured scarf. Um, and I thought I'd do it just to brighten things up a little bit this evening. Why I Man? Why I Man? You watched London's Burning earlier.
Is that the
Lovely.
fire one? Fire
Yeah,
station.
fire engines. I'm doing very well with the Jardiac. Well, I don't know whether I am. I don't know whether I am. Um, I, I just never been able to do it, you know. A lumpa, a lumpa, a lumpa, a lumpa, a lumpa. No, I can't do it, guru. Um, yeah, anyway, 1 hour 40. Voice is kind of starting to give up, I think. Pardon me. Try doing Suffolk speak.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sarah Millican.
Sarah Millican, she's a Geordie. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a few accents I can do, but yeah,
What's Suffolk?
Suffolk is kind of going to be a sort of, I don't know. I don't know what the Suffolk accent is, really.
It's Essex.
I'm not sure. Bye, Sharon. Bye for now, my love. Take care, and thank you again for that absolutely beautiful gift, which we will be doing a video on to show everybody. Tennessee. I'm trying to think about the accent from Tennessee. Somerset. That's the kind of accent, isn't it? Somerset. So it's a sort of um, I'm not going to do it because I can't get it, but um, oh, I don't know what you'd call that kind of accent, like a sort of country sort of accent, Heather. Oh, I love those accents. I love American accents. I really do. I think they're so, I don't know, there's such a nice rhythm, isn't there? Redneck, hello, John, a redneck Alabama accent. Appellation. Is that sort of like Dolly Parton? I love that. Thank you, Graham. You're very kind. Thank you.
What's he saying there?
That you're always such a laugh.
Sunday chat.
Oh, God, that's made me feel ill, that has now. Loretta Lynn. Oh, yeah, The Coal Miner's Daughter. I love that film with Sissy Spacek. I loved that film. Saw it when I was a teenager. I would go into that kind of accent, but I'm not going to because I probably embarrass myself. But I love all those accents. I really do. I love a bit of Dolly. She's great. One of my favorite films is 9 to 5. Love 9 to 5. I love Jane. I love Dolly. And so my voice is really giving up now. Who's the other one? Lily Tomlin. I love Lily Tomlin. Amazing. I love American humor. Um, American humor for me is so much more pacey and the rhythms are different than English humor. Um, it has that sort of real flow. Beer can, beer can. I know, absolutely. Jamaica can. I'm quite good at the Jamaican accent. I can do that because I've had a few Jamaican friends over the years, and I know quite a few people through work with strong accents, and I love those accents as well. Oh yeah,
Twins.
what's it called? Oh God, what's that film
Yeah,
called? I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that film, Anna. I absolutely love it. It's where she's the country. Well, one of them's like a country bumpkin, and the other one's a rich bitch, isn't she? And oh, I love it. Love, love, love. Oh God, what's it called? Please let me know what it's called. Um, let me know what it's
Big
called.
business.
Big business. Big biz. Big business.
Mm.
Beaches. Can't stand beaches. Hate
Have you
beaches.
seen beaches?
Oh, can't stand it. I hate those schmaltzy films. I really do. Can't bear them. Oh, no. I much prefer the comedy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kenny Williams, of course. He was a master of accents, wasn't he? You know, he could do all sorts. No, Beaches I hate. Big Business, brilliant film. Excellent, excellent
Oh,
film.
Overboard. You love Overboard.
Overboard, that's what's her name?
And she
Goldie
married
Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
And
Love Overboard. Brilliant film. Was it Kurt Russell?
yeah,
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I think I've only seen that
is
once.
that the big tree?
Yeah, Big Business, Anna. I love Big Business. Absolutely superb film. Um, superb. Brilliant. Lily Tomlin, I love. There was a sort of rash of those films, wasn't there, in the 80s with big stars. They were really, really famous and, you know, did really, really well. I tell you, the other group of films that I absolutely loved in the 80s was the John Hughes films, um, like The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles. I loved those films. Is she? There's a lot of people who are dyslexic, Sarah. Love those films. Uncle Buck, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Those films were
Mermaids.
great. Absolutely great. Love them all still now. I love The Breakfast Club. Um, 16 Candles, I absolutely adored. Um, Pretty in Pink as well. Adorable films. So look, we're at 1:47.
Geminids tonight.
It is the Geminids this evening, the Geminids meteor shower. And I know quite a few people with dyslexia, Sarah. Um, I think I almost have dyscalculia actually, because I'm terrible at I can't I kind of go blind when I look at numbers. I can't add up. I can't work with numbers visually at all. So yeah. um, I do well. I've got some water here, Anna, but I think it's just the talking. It's kind of getting to the stage where I just can't carry on, I don't think. So it's the Geminid meteor shower tonight. If you're so inclined and you have clear skies, go and check it out. I don't think we're going to see much in London. Unfortunately, we don't see that kind of thing. We see the odd satellite go over, but we haven't spent time in the garden looking
No.
up for years now. We've got a lot of trees in our garden, and they tend to obscure the view. So, you know, it's yeah, yeah, there is too much light pollution, Carl. Absolutely too much light pollution. You might see the odd one if you get a really bright meteor coming through. Occasionally, you get the large ones that cause a flash, but you know, you'd be lucky. Yes, we have, Carl. We've seen the space station go over
Several.
several times. And also, we've caught it as it just catches the last rays of the sun as it's going over and it sort of flashes, you know? Yeah, we've seen it a few times. Absolutely. So, okay, guys, look, I'm going to start winding down now. I can't go much longer because my Pardon me, my voice is really giving up. And sleet and snow for tomorrow, really? Okay. What's my name? Well, my name's Richard. The clue's in the title of the channel, Richard and Paul. Okay, I'm gonna wind down a little bit now. Not London though. Oh, that's a shame. I always look forward to a bit of snow in London to watch the Londoners falling over. Um, so I'm going to say goodbye. Hi there, Bomber. Thank you very much for joining us. But due to the fact that I'm suffering with a cold and getting very croaky, I'm going to start saying goodbye now. So I do a slow wind down because I've been live for 1 hour 50 now, and my voice is starting to give up now. So I want to rest it for a little bit. Otherwise, I won't be able to make any videos over the weekend. And yeah, there you go. It's really giving out now. So I just want to say thanks very much, first of all, to everybody who's subscribed to the channel. I don't know whether you all caught it earlier, but we're over 1,000 subscribers now. We've reached that mark. We're really proud of it, and we've worked really hard to reach that point. So we're really, really pleased, and we're delighted that everybody's subscribed to us, and we're really proud of it. So if you haven't already subscribed and you've just popped in to say hi, please do subscribe to the channel. We're really, really pleased with that. We will be making some videos, hopefully over the weekend, and
What we're going to be doing?
we're going to be making a video about pumpkin seeds. So those of you who have asked for pumpkin seeds, um, we're going to be sorting that out for you soon. So thank you so much to everybody. Um, I'm going to sign off now because the voice is giving out. So thanks to everybody. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Guru. Um, pardon me. Well, I'm going because I've stopped being able to talk, Bomber. My voice is giving up. So I'm going to have to say goodbye, but I have been here for almost 2 hours with a rotten cold. So I think I've done quite well, actually. You can always watch the replay. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, John. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Daisy Debs. Thank you, Guru. Thank you, 3000%. Bye to everybody. I'm really delighted you could join me this evening, and I'm really delighted that I could go this long without giving up. But I think it is time to say goodbye now because I am beginning to sound like a some kind of creature.
It'd be a nice, quiet evening, though.
Paul's saying it'll be a nice, quiet evening because I won't be able to talk. We don't normally spend the evening talking anyway,
No,
Paul.
we don't. We watch TV.
It's cheeky.
YouTube.
Very, very cheeky. Bye to everybody. Bye, Sunrise 7. Smeagol. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is.
Bloomin', what's his name? I know. I should suddenly get some voiceovers in quickly now. I'm really pleased. It's not sore, actually, Marie. It's not sore at all. It's very slightly sore. Um, it's just cracking up. It's just breaking up. Um, yeah, I'm sure this is probably the worst of it. My precious. I can't even push it. Um, it's funny, isn't it? Thank you, Heather. Um, oh dear, it's funny, isn't it? I haven't had this croaky throat for years. Kind of comes and goes. So I'm going to say thank you, Sue. Thank you very much. Don't give it to Paul. Well, he's okay so far. Um, they don't normally last that long, to be honest. We normally move through a cold quite quickly. So I'm sure we'll move through it and we'll be fine. So a big sincere thank you to everybody. Um, there's still 35 of you here. So I'm going to say goodbye and end the stream now. Thank you very much. I'm delighted you could join us. Love to everybody. And oh, Betty, sorry. We're saying hello and goodbye. Okay, Guru. Bye, Sue. Love to everybody. Bye for now. See you over the weekend for more chats, pre-recorded chats over the weekend. I know, poor Betty, she came in quite late. Sorry about that. We'll see you again, Betty. Don't worry. We'll catch you again. You can watch the replay once it's uploaded. Oh, Jane, I'm saying goodbye, my darling, because I've done a 1 hour 55 with a croaky throat, and it's just about giving up now. I'm starting to sound like, what's his name? You know, Gollum now. So, yeah, hi, bye. I know, Jane. This is show business, you see. The show had to go on, but it's getting the better of me now. So, as you can hear, I'm beginning to sound like Tina Turner. I'm your private dancer. Oh, yeah. What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Oh, yeah.
No.
Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you. Yeah, you see? There we go. I know, killing it. Rocked it. Can't even sing. Won't even, the tune won't even come out. Crazy. I don't know. Just embarrass myself on YouTube. Okay, guys. Stiff whiskey. Well, I don't know about that. I know, but I only did a few notes. I think I'll probably get away with that one. Guru. Um, okay. Bye for now, guys. Saying goodbye. I'm ending the stream. I'm going to put the phone down first. Bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Big kiss to everybody. Bye for now. Say bye. I'm going to hang up first. I'm going to do it first. No, you first, me first, you first, me first. Bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I'm going. Goodbye. Say goodbye, all 30 of you. Goodbye. Goodbye. It won't end. Goodbye.